Have you ever wondered which European countries have the largest Catholic populations, and how their faith shapes their history, culture, and identity? Stay tuned, because today, we're counting down the top 5 largest Catholic countries in Europe for 2025, and trust me, the stories behind them will surprise you. Europe has long been the heart of Catholicism, with its breathtaking cathedrals, centuries-old traditions, and profound influence on global Christianity. But in 2025, which countries truly stand out in terms of Catholic heritage and population? In this video, we'll not only reveal the top 5 largest Catholic nations in Europe, but also explore the unique ways their faith continues to impact their culture, history, and daily lives. From architectural marvels to age-old celebrations, this journey will be both enlightening and inspiring. Let's dive in. Number 5. Poland, a nation celebrated for its unwavering Catholic faith, is home to a deeply religious population where over 85% identify as Catholics. The Catholic Church plays a central role in the daily lives of the people, influencing not only spiritual practices but also national holidays and education. Poland's historical journey with Catholicism is rich, dating back to 966 AD when the nation was baptized under Duke Mieszko I. Krakow's Wawel Cathedral stands as a timeless symbol of Poland's Catholic heritage, while Jasna Gora Monastery houses the revered Black Madonna icon. The annual pilgrimage to Jasna Gora in Częstochowa draws millions of faithful believers. Pope John Paul II, born in Wadowice, is one of Poland's most cherished figures, symbolizing the strength of faith during political and social upheavals. Catholicism was a unifying force during Poland's resistance to communism in the 20th century. The Solidarity movement, led by Lech Walesa, was deeply rooted in Catholic values, with support from the Church. Poland's Catholic schools, churches, and charitable organizations remain influential in shaping society. Major Catholic holidays such as Christmas and Easter are observed with traditional Polish customs, including Wigilia, Christmas Eve supper, and the blessing of Easter baskets. The Feast of Corpus Christi is celebrated with colorful processions that adorn the streets with flower petals. Poland's youth also engage actively in Catholic practices, attending World Youth Day events and local retreats. The nation's Catholic media, including Radio Maryja, plays a vital role in disseminating religious teachings. Poland's constitution explicitly acknowledges the Church's role in its history and culture. Despite modernization, the Polish countryside remains a bastion of traditional Catholic values. Poland's cultural landmarks, such as St. Mary's Basilica in Krakow, showcase its devotion through intricate artwork and architecture. Catholic universities, like the John Paul II Catholic University of Lublin, contribute to theological research and education. Poland's diaspora continues to promote its Catholic identity worldwide. Modern challenges, such as secularism and youth migration, pose concerns for the Church's influence. However, Poland's bishops actively address these issues through initiatives aimed at strengthening faith among the younger generation. Poland also celebrates All Saints' Day with unique traditions, visiting cemeteries to honor deceased loved ones. Polish Catholics value their spiritual connection with the Vatican, often making pilgrimages to Rome. Overall, Poland remains a pillar of Catholicism in Europe, preserving a vibrant and enduring faith that continues to inspire the world. Number 4. Italy, the heart of Catholicism and home to the Vatican, has a profound influence on the global Catholic community. As the spiritual hub for 1.3 billion Catholics worldwide, Italy's significance cannot be overstated. The country hosts Vatican City, an independent city-state within Rome, where the Pope resides and leads the Catholic Church. Italy's Catholic roots date back to the Apostolic Age, with St. Peter and St. Paul believed to have been martyred in Rome. The grandeur of St. Peter's Basilica, designed by Michelangelo, is a testament to Italy's artistic and spiritual heritage. The Sistine Chapel, with its iconic ceiling fresco, draws millions of visitors annually, reflecting the intersection of faith and art. Italy celebrates numerous religious holidays, such as Easter, Christmas, and the Feast of the Assumption, with vibrant festivals and processions. The Holy Week in Rome is marked by the Pope's public masses and the Via Crucis, a moving reenactment of Christ's Passion. Italian cities, from Florence to Venice, are dotted with majestic cathedrals, each telling a unique story of devotion. The Duomo of Milan and Florence's Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore are iconic landmarks showcasing Italy's Catholic architectural prowess. Catholic education in Italy is highly esteemed, with schools and universities fostering spiritual and intellectual growth. Italy's Catholic charities and missions play a pivotal role in addressing social issues and aiding marginalized communities. Religious pilgrimages, such as to Assisi, the birthplace of St. Francis, remain a cherished tradition for Italians and international visitors alike. The canonization ceremonies held in the Vatican are monumental events that celebrate the lives of saints and their contributions to the Church. Italy's Catholic influence extends beyond its borders, shaping theological thought, art, and music throughout history. Gregorian chants, originating in Italy, remain a timeless expression of Catholic worship. The Catholic Church has been instrumental in preserving Italy's cultural and historical heritage. Despite challenges posed by secularism, Italy maintains a strong Catholic identity, evident in its political and social frameworks. The Italian clergy, including priests and nuns, play an active role in community service and spiritual guidance. The country's rich Catholic traditions are passed down through generations, ensuring their continuity. Italy's connection to the papacy reinforces its role as the epicenter of Catholicism. The Pope's global influence and outreach programs underscore the universality of the Catholic faith. Italian families often observe religious practices at home, such as praying the Rosary and celebrating saints' feast days. The Vatican museums, housing an unparalleled collection of religious artifacts, attract scholars and believers alike. Italy's Catholic legacy is one of faith, resilience, and artistic excellence, making it a cornerstone of Christianity. Number 3. Spain, a nation steeped in Catholic traditions, boasts a vibrant history intertwined with its religious heritage. Over 70% of Spaniards identify as Catholic, and the faith is deeply embedded in the country's cultural identity. The influence of Catholicism in Spain dates back to the early Christian era, becoming predominant after the Reconquista in 1492 when Catholic monarchs Ferdinand and Isabella unified the nation. The architectural marvels of Spain, such as the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona, reflect the grandeur of its Catholic legacy. This iconic basilica, designed by Antoni Gaudí, is a masterpiece of religious art and devotion. Spain is also renowned for its Holy Week processions, particularly in Seville, where dramatic parades of penitents and ornate floats captivate millions of spectators. Santiago de Compostela, the destination of the famous Camino de Santiago pilgrimage, holds immense spiritual significance as the resting place of Saint James the Apostle. Spanish Catholic festivals, such as the Feast of San Fermín in Pamplona, combine faith and cultural celebration in unique ways. The Spanish Inquisition, though controversial, marked a critical period in the nation's religious history, reinforcing Catholic orthodoxy. The country's monasteries, such as Montserrat near Barcelona, serve as serene retreats for spiritual reflection. Spain's Catholic universities, including the University of Salamanca, contribute significantly to theological and philosophical discourse. Spanish saints, like Saint Teresa of Avila and Saint Ignatius of Loyola, have profoundly influenced global Catholic spirituality. The Jesuit order, founded by Saint Ignatius, originated in Spain and became a cornerstone of Catholic missionary efforts. Spain's Catholic art, from El Greco's paintings to the religious sculptures of Andalusia, showcases a deep connection between faith and creativity. Despite increasing secularism in recent decades, Catholicism remains a significant moral and cultural force in Spanish society. Religious weddings, baptisms, and First Communions are celebrated with great fervor, reflecting the enduring role of Catholic traditions in family life. Spanish Catholic charities, such as Caritas Española, provide essential support to vulnerable populations. The Alhambra in Granada, though a symbol of Islamic heritage, also reflects the coexistence and eventual triumph of Catholicism in Spain. Spain's connection to the papacy remains strong, with frequent visits by the Pope to promote dialogue and unity. The Spanish Civil War of the 20th century saw Catholicism playing a complex role in political and social struggles. Today, Spanish youth engage in Catholic movements like World Youth Day, fostering a renewed sense of faith. Spain's rich Catholic legacy is preserved in its museums, churches, and cultural narratives, making it a beacon of religious heritage. The integration of Catholic values into national holidays and traditions highlights its enduring influence. Spain's clergy, from parish priests to bishops, actively contribute to social welfare and education. Overall, Spain stands as a testament to the resilience and beauty of Catholicism in Europe, inspiring millions around the world. Number 2. France, often referred to as the eldest daughter of the Church, has a Catholic history that spans centuries and profoundly shaped its cultural identity. Although modern France is largely secular, Catholicism remains a cornerstone of its heritage, with approximately 55% of its population identifying as Catholic. The nation's Catholic roots date back to the conversion of Clovis I, the king of the Franks, in 496 AD, marking the beginning of a strong alliance between the French monarchy and the Church. France's medieval cathedrals, such as Notre-Dame de Paris and Chartres Cathedral, are architectural masterpieces that attract millions of visitors annually. The city of Lourdes is one of the most significant Catholic pilgrimage sites in the world, drawing believers seeking healing and spiritual solace. French Catholic saints, including Joan of Arc, Saint Therese of Lisieux, and Saint Louis, continue to inspire faith and courage. The French Revolution brought significant challenges to the Catholic Church, leading to the secularization of the state and the loss of church lands. Despite this, Catholicism adapted and remained influential in shaping France's moral and social fabric. Religious holidays like Christmas and Easter are celebrated nationwide, often blending Catholic customs with modern traditions. The Feast of the Assumption is a public holiday, reflecting the nation's enduring connection to Catholic values. French Catholic education is renowned, with institutions like the Catholic University of Lyon providing excellent theological and secular studies. Catholic charities, such as Secours Catholique, actively work to alleviate poverty and support marginalized communities across the nation. France's art and literature are deeply influenced by Catholic themes, with works by Victor Hugo and the sculptures of Rodin reflecting spiritual and moral questions. The Vatican and France share a unique diplomatic relationship, highlighting the nation's historical role as a defender of the faith. The rise of secularism in France has led to debates about the role of religion in public life, yet Catholic traditions remain deeply ingrained in its culture. Catholic processions, such as those in Brittany, continue to showcase the vibrant religious life of local communities. The French clergy, from parish priests to cardinals, play a vital role in guiding the faithful and addressing social challenges. Pilgrimages to Mont Saint-Michel and other historic sites reflect a living connection to France's Catholic past. French Catholic media outlets provide spiritual guidance and discussions on contemporary issues of faith. The integration of Catholicism into France's political and artistic identity is evident in historical moments, from the coronation of kings to the construction of sacred monuments. French Catholicism also played a role in global missionary efforts, spreading faith and education to distant lands. The Basilica of the Sacred Heart in Paris, a symbol of atonement and devotion, remains a significant landmark. France's Catholic traditions, while evolving, continue to influence its society and inspire its people. The country's legacy as a Catholic stronghold in Europe remains a testament to the enduring power of faith and culture.
Number 1.
Portugal, a small yet deeply devout Catholic country, holds a unique position in Europe's religious landscape. With over 80% of its population identifying as Catholic, faith is an integral part of Portugal's national identity and daily life. Catholicism in Portugal dates back to the Roman Empire, solidifying during the Reconquista when the Moors were driven out of the Iberian Peninsula. The sanctuary of Fátima is among the most famous Catholic pilgrimage sites in the world, where the Marian apparitions of 1917 drew millions of believers. The annual pilgrimage to Fátima showcases the devotion of Portuguese Catholics and international visitors seeking spiritual renewal. Lisbon's Jerónimos Monastery, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, reflects Portugal's Catholic legacy and maritime history. Portugal's age of exploration was closely tied to Catholic missionary efforts, spreading Christianity to Africa, Asia, and South America. The Order of Christ, a successor to the Knights Templar, played a pivotal role in financing these voyages. Portuguese Catholic traditions, such as Holy Week processions and the Feast of Saint Anthony, are celebrated with great fervor. The Azores and Madeira Islands, integral parts of Portugal, also have vibrant Catholic communities with unique customs. Portuguese saints, such as Saint Nuno Álvares Pereira and Saint John of God, are revered for their contributions to faith and humanity. Catholic education in Portugal continues to shape the nation's youth, with schools emphasizing moral and spiritual values. The role of the Church in Portuguese society extends to charitable activities, including support for the poor and elderly. Despite modern challenges, Catholicism remains a unifying force in Portugal, bringing communities together in times of celebration and crisis. The Portuguese clergy, from parish priests to bishops, are respected figures who provide spiritual guidance and social support. Portugal's historic churches, like the Sé Cathedral in Lisbon and the Church of São Francisco in Porto, are architectural marvels. The integration of Catholicism into Portuguese art, music, and literature reflects the depth of its influence on national identity. Religious pilgrimages to Santiago de Compostela, in neighboring Spain, also hold significance for Portuguese Catholics. The Feast of Corpus Christi is marked by processions and religious ceremonies across the country. Portugal's relationship with the Vatican remains strong, with frequent papal visits and collaboration on global Catholic issues. The Church's role in promoting social justice and education highlights its commitment to addressing contemporary challenges. Portuguese Catholic families often uphold traditions such as praying the Rosary and attending Sunday Mass together. The nation's Catholic media, including Radio Renascença, plays a vital role in preserving and promoting faith. The enduring presence of Catholicism in Portugal ensures its continued significance as a spiritual and cultural cornerstone. As a beacon of faith and tradition, Portugal remains an exemplary Catholic nation in Europe. As we conclude our journey through the largest Catholic nations in Europe, we've witnessed the profound influence of faith on cultural identity, historical narratives, and architectural marvels. Which country surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful explorations of global cultures and histories. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious.